Time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, grass is growing. Time to move on, time to get going. Broken skyline, moving through the airport. She's an honest defector, conscientious objector, now I won't protect her. Broken skyline, which way to love land? Which way to something better? Which way to forgiveness? Which way do I go? Yeah, it's time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, grass is growing. Time to move on, time to get going. Yeah, sometime later, getting the words wrong, wasting the meaning, losing the rhyme. Nauseous adrenaline like breaking up a dogfight, like deer in the headlights, frozen in real time, losing my mind. Yeah, it's time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, grass is growing. Time to move on, time to get going. Time to move on, time to get going.
Hey there, folks. Going to be a guitar lesson for Time to Move On by Tom Petty off the Wildflowers album. Let's get into this. I have the guitar in standard tuning. There's no capo. Pretty straightforward song with just a couple of chords. I think the one challenging part maybe for a beginner would be to play this kind of in time. It's fast strumming. I don't teach strum patterns, but my recommendation is to play along to the record. So I'm going to give you the chords, play along to the record, and ultimately play it your way. You can slow this down. You can make this a ballad. You could do whatever you want. But I'm trying to keep it kind of in Tom Petty's time for the lesson. So again, the guitar is standard tuning. There's no capo. We're going to start with just these chords, which really go throughout the song. So it's the intro, it's the refrain, and basically the verse. It's very kind of one-dimensional in that way, but it's a gorgeous song. It's a short song. So we're going to start with a G, and I play a four-finger G, what I call a four-finger G on this. So I'm playing the high E and B strings, the first and second strings. I'm playing those at the third fret as part of my four-finger G. To a D, regular D, G, back to D, G, to D. Now I'm going to play a B minor. I'm playing that barred on the second fret. And then an A, but it's an A sus2, a suspended second chord. And that's just the A with the open B string, second string open. Very Tom Petty-ish. And then you're back to G, to D, G, to D, G. This time you go right to B minor, A sus2 again, and it takes you back down to G. And they kind of...
Time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing.
So that's all the chords I just gave you. So it's G. But under my D, G, D, G, B minor, A sus2 to G. Then I think we hold it like four measures. So again, I don't teach strumming, but here, the easy way for me to do it, at least, I'm not saying Tom or Mike's doing this way. I like to just kind of hit the bass string, so the G, maybe the fifth and sixth string. And then I kind of play the bottom three strings, whatever. You could hit the fourth string, it all sounds fine, but that kind of gives it some rhythm.
Broken skyline, moving through the airport. An honest defector,
B minor, A sus2, back to G.
Oh, broken skyline, which way to love land? G,
back to D, B minor, A sus2, back to G. And I think it's 4 measures.
time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing.
So again, G to D, baby grass, G is growing, D, back to G, time to move on, B minor, A sus2, it's time to get going, G. And then I just end with a D, G, D, so that's how I end it. That's it, folks. That's Time to Move On by the great Tom Petty off his masterpiece, Wildflowers. I've said it many times, but Wildflowers is my absolute favorite Tom Petty album. And I think I've covered most of the songs, and hopefully I'll get to all of them at some point. Just a masterpiece album. Thank you, folks. Everybody stay safe. I'll probably see you next Saturday night with another Tom Petty lesson. And of course, you can check out my channel during the week for more Beatle-related lessons. Take care. I'll see you.